Welcome, chosen ones. The universe has spoken, and this holiday season isn't just about lights, gifts, and celebration. It's about reckoning. The days of enduring silent battles while others plotted against you are over. December isn't just the last chapter of the year, it's the ultimate judgment, where every deceit, every betrayal, and every ill wish hurled your way meets its end. This isn't just Christmas, it's cosmic payback, and for your enemies, it's game over. For too long, they watched from the shadows, hoping for your downfall, waiting for you to stumble, praying for you to fail. They thought their schemes were clever, their lies untouchable, their manipulations unstoppable. But destiny has no patience for deceit, and the universe never forgets a debt. They laughed when they thought they had you cornered, but now the tables have turned, and this time there's no escape. This season, the universe is balancing its scales. Every stone thrown at you has become a stepping stone toward your greatness. Every whispered lie has fueled your fire. Every attempt to block your blessings has only multiplied them. They tried to dim your light, but they couldn't extinguish what was divinely destined to shine. Now, they stand exposed. Their masks have slipped, and the truth they desperately tried to bury has risen like the morning sun, blinding and undeniable. They played games with your destiny, thinking you'd never rise. But you didn't just rise, you conquered. This December, the season of truth has arrived, and it's not granting mercy. It's delivering consequences with ruthless precision. The universe isn't just setting the record straight, it's rewriting the entire story, with you as the undeniable victor. While they struggle under the weight of their own deceit, you thrive, radiant, untouchable, unstoppable. Chosen ones, your success is their sentence, your triumph is their reckoning. Stand tall, move boldly, and embrace your season of victory. It's not revenge, it's justice. And for those who doubted you, it's game over. Chosen ones, if this message ignites a fire within your soul, if you feel destiny shifting in your favor and justice unfolding before your very eyes, drop the number 77 in the comments as a powerful declaration that game over has arrived for those who sought your downfall. Hit that like button to spread this undeniable truth far and wide, awakening others who need this message of triumph and reckoning. Subscribe to stay aligned with this unstoppable energy, because your journey was never about merely surviving their attacks. It was about rising, conquering, and claiming the destiny they could never steal. Now that you've affirmed your power, let's dive deeper. It's time to reveal why every obstacle was a setup for your breakthrough, how every plot against you only sharpened your edge, and why the universe has declared this season as the ultimate Christmas justice. Let's rise together. Number 1. The reckoning begins. No mercy, no escape. The time for second chances is over. The universe has reached its breaking point, and for those who secretly celebrated your struggles, whispered lies in the dark, and prayed for your downfall, it's game over. Christmas isn't just a season of joy, it's a season of justice. This isn't forgiveness wrapped in pretty lights, it's consequences delivered with brutal precision. Their days of manipulation, deceit, and sabotage have expired, and now the bill has come due. They thought they were untouchable. They believed their masks would never slip, their secrets never exposed. They built their false empires on lies, envy, and greed, thinking they could bury the truth forever. But the universe has zero tolerance for injustice, and this December, it's serving cosmic justice with no room for mercy. Every lie they told, a debt. Every betrayal they committed, a sentence. Every time they plotted behind your back, another link in the chain that now binds them. They thought their schemes were invisible, but the universe has been watching everything. They weren't building a future, they were digging their own graves. The more they schemed, the deeper the hole. They laughed when they thought you were down, but they didn't realize your silence was the calm before the unstoppable storm. Now, the reckoning is here, and it's relentless. Their manipulations are crumbling like a house of cards in a hurricane. The walls they built to block your blessings have become the walls of their own prison. They set traps for you, thinking you'd fall. But now, they're trapped, drowning in the consequences of their own malice. This isn't karma, it's calculated justice. Every move they made against you was a step toward their own destruction. They've run out of places to hide, out of excuses, out of time. Their season of pretending is over, and the light they tried to snuff out now burns too brightly for them to ignore. Meanwhile, you rise, stronger, sharper, unshakable. What they meant to destroy you only forged you into something unstoppable. You're not just surviving, you're thriving in ways they never imagined. The blessings they tried to steal have multiplied beyond comprehension. You are a force they can no longer deny. Chosen ones, hear this clearly. Your rise is inevitable. Your enemy's fall was always written in destiny. They wrote their ending when they chose to plot against you. The universe isn't granting favors, it's delivering justice. It's game over. No mercy, no escape. Christmas justice has arrived. Number 2. The fall of the pretenders. Masks are off. For too long, they played the role of friend, ally, or supporter while secretly plotting against you. They smiled to your face but sharpened knives behind your back. They wore masks so well that even you might have doubted your intuition at times. But no more. The masks are off. The lies they lived behind can no longer shield them, and this holiday season, their deception is exposed under the ruthless glare of Christmas justice. They thought pretending would be enough, that as long as they kept up appearances, they could continue playing both sides, acting loyal while secretly sabotaging your every move. They built entire lives on facades, constructing false images to gain power, attention, and control. But a foundation built on deception always collapses, and now the crash has come. Their secrets spilled, their schemes shattered, their masks gone. The universe has stripped away their disguises with brutal precision, leaving them exposed, vulnerable, and seen for who they truly are. Every carefully crafted lie is unraveling like cheap fabric, leaving them naked in the harsh spotlight of truth. They can't hide behind fake smiles or rehearsed stories anymore. Their carefully maintained illusions are crumbling into dust. They tried to wear your light like a cloak, hoping no one would notice where their success really came from. They mimicked your strength, imitated your kindness, and even tried to steal your destiny by faking what could never be theirs. But authentic power can't be copied, and now their fraudulent personas have been ripped away, leaving only emptiness. Everything they hid is coming to light. They were so obsessed with outshining you that they never realized their spotlight was powered by your energy. Now, stripped of your influence, they fade into irrelevance. Their influence was a fraud, their success a mirage, and now the truth is blinding. The universe waited patiently while they played their game, letting them dig themselves deeper into the web of lies they spun. They thought they could escape consequences forever, but destiny never forgets. This is their final act. Meanwhile, you shine brighter than ever. You never needed tricks, masks, or deception. You are the light. The authenticity they mocked is now the very thing making you untouchable. While they stumble through the ruins of their false empires, You walk confidently into a future built on truth, integrity, and destiny. Chosen ones, hear this clearly. They thought they could wear a mask forever, but now the universe has unmasked them for all to see. Game over. Their roles are cancelled. Their influence is finished, and your reign has just begun. Number 3. Tables turned. Justice delivered with precision. They thought they were clever. They plotted in silence, moved in shadows, and believed their schemes would never catch up with them. They threw stones and hid their hands, thinking the universe wasn't paying attention. But destiny doesn't miss a thing, and now the tables have turned. This isn't just karma, it's justice delivered with ruthless precision. Every act of betrayal, every attempt to block your blessings, every lie they spoke to tarnish your name has circled back with deadly accuracy. They thought they could outsmart divine law, but the universe was tracking every step they took in malice. The justice they thought would never come has arrived, and this time there's no escape. They calculated against you, but miscalculated destiny. They moved against you, but underestimated the power behind you. They aimed for your fall, but fell into the traps they set themselves. While they were busy playing games, the universe was busy preparing their consequences. Every move they made was a step toward their own downfall. They thought they were in control, pulling strings, manipulating outcomes. But the only strings being pulled were the ones tightening around their fate. The scales have balanced. What they took will be restored to you tenfold. The energy they stole has returned to fuel your rise. The tables haven't just turned. They've flipped, leaving them crushed under the weight of their own intentions. While they drown in regret, you stand in victory. You didn't have to seek revenge. Your only task was to keep rising. The universe has delivered what was always yours and served them what they earned. Chosen ones, know this. Justice is precise. It doesn't miss. It doesn't delay. It doesn't show mercy when the time for mercy has passed. This isn't coincidence. It's cosmic alignment. Number 4. Your rise was their greatest fear. They feared this moment more than anything, not because they didn't believe in your potential, but because they always knew how powerful you truly are. Long before you realized your own strength, they sensed the fire in your soul and plotted to extinguish it. They feared what would happen if you ever broke free from their manipulations, if you ever rose above their lies. They saw the light you carried and were terrified of what it meant for them, because your success meant their irrelevance. This Christmas, while you celebrate with a heart full of peace and a life overflowing with blessings, they'll sit in silence, haunted by the reality they tried so hard to prevent. The tables have turned, and now your joy is their torment. Every victory you taste is a bitter reminder of what they failed to destroy. They didn't just want you to lose. They needed you to stay beneath them, powerless and dimmed. But destiny doesn't bend to envy, and now you shine so brightly, they can't even look your way without feeling the burn of their own failure. You were never meant to stay small, and that was their greatest nightmare. They hoped their gossip would ruin your reputation, their lies would crush your credibility, and their schemes would block your progress. But instead of breaking you, they sharpened you. Their betrayal was the forge that tempered your soul, turning you into something unstoppable. Like steel hardened by fire, you emerged stronger, brighter, and more resilient than ever before. What they meant to destroy you became the very fuel for your rise. This holiday season, while you bask in warmth and joy, they'll feel the cold sting of what could have been. Their plans have backfired spectacularly, leaving them trapped in the ruins of their own making. They're haunted by the same thought over and over. What if we'd just left them alone? But it's too late now. Their fear has become reality. You've risen beyond their reach. You are the phoenix they swore would never rise again. You are the storm they thought would pass. But instead, you became the force they couldn't contain. Every light they tried to steal now blinds them. Every blessing they tried to block now overflows in your life. You're not just winning, you're untouchable. Their worst fear wasn't your downfall, it was your destiny. Number 5. The price they paid. Living in their own downfall. They thought the universe wouldn't notice. They believed they could move through life untouched, leaving destruction in their wake without ever facing consequences. But every lie, every betrayal, and every scheme came with a hidden cost. And now the bill is due. This isn't just karma knocking at their door, it's judgment served without mercy. The price they're paying isn't just high, it's crippling. Their downfall didn't come with loud crashes or dramatic scenes. It came slowly, like cracks spreading through glass. The very things they relied on, status, power, false friends, have turned against them. The trust they manipulated has shattered, leaving them isolated and surrounded by the wreckage of their own making. They thought they could escape accountability, but there's no running from fate. They are now living in the ruins they built for themselves. Their lies were the seeds, and now they're harvesting a bitter crop of loneliness, regret, and irreversible loss. They are trapped in a maze of their own deceit, endlessly circling the consequences they tried so desperately to avoid. They dug graves for your success, but fell into those pits themselves, clawing at the dirt while destiny watches without pity. They see you now, thriving, unshaken, unbreakable, and it burns like salt in an open wound. Every smile on your face is a painful reminder that their attempts failed. They're haunted by the knowledge that they created this reality. They can't blame anyone but themselves. No lies left to tell, no masks left to wear, no escape. This Christmas, while you celebrate with joy and peace, they'll sit in cold isolation, surrounded by memories of what they could have had if envy hadn't poisoned their hearts. They lost more than they'll ever admit, not because of what you did, but because of who they chose to be. The tables have turned, and now the spotlight shines on their failures while you rise. Their punishment isn't just losing, it's watching you win in ways they never believed possible. The weight of their choices isn't just heavy, it's unforgiving. They thought you were the one who would fall, but it's game over for them. Number 6. Unstoppable you, rising without limits. They tried to break you. They threw obstacles in your path, whispered lies into the wind, and did everything in their power to block your rise. But they failed. You were never meant to be contained, limited, or defeated. Every attempt to stop you only made you stronger, more determined, and more resilient. What they didn't realize is that destiny doesn't take detours, and no amount of sabotage could rewrite what was already written. You were always meant to rise without limits, and now nothing can stand in your way. They built walls to keep you from your blessings, but you learned how to climb. They set traps, hoping you'd fall, but you learned how to fly. Every weapon formed against you shattered under the force of your determination. They worked tirelessly to dim your light, but all they did was ignite an unstoppable fire within you, a fire that can't be extinguished, no matter how hard they try. This season, while they wrestle with the weight of their failures, you rise, not slowly, not cautiously, but with power, certainty, and unstoppable force. You are breaking barriers they swore you'd never cross. You're reaching levels they thought were beyond your grasp. Everything they said you couldn't have, it's already yours. You are the storm they thought they could outrun, the fire they believed they could contain, and the force they assumed would burn out. But they were wrong. You were never meant to be ordinary, and now your rise is unstoppable. You aren't just winning, you're dominating, thriving, and breaking every limit they ever tried to place on your life. The universe never promised an easy path, but it guaranteed that nothing formed against you would prosper. Look at you now, unshaken, unbothered, and unmatched. Every setback you faced became a launchpad. Every betrayal became a stepping stone. Every hardship became fuel for your rise. What was sent to destroy you has built you into a force they cannot contain. This Christmas, while you celebrate in joy and abundance, they'll sit in the shadows, watching what they thought was impossible unfold before their eyes. You're living proof that destiny can't be stopped, no matter who plots against it. Your success isn't just a win, it's a statement that you were born to rise. They can't limit what was meant to expand. They can't block what was divinely destined. They can't break what has been forged in fire. You're no longer rising, you've become unstoppable. Number 7. Claiming your throne. You were always meant to rule. They knew it long before you did, that you were born to reign. They sensed your potential, felt the gravity of your presence, and feared the power written into your destiny. Their only hope was to keep you blind to it, to make you doubt your own greatness, to trap you in a cycle of self-questioning while they plotted in secret. But destiny isn't something that can be stolen, delayed, or rewritten. You were always meant to rule, and now your throne is waiting. They tried to block your path, but fate never forgot your name. The power they feared in you has only multiplied, forged through battles they thought would destroy you. Every challenge, every betrayal, every moment of struggle has been a step toward claiming what was always yours. They thought keeping you down would secure their place, but they failed to realize that nothing can stop what is divinely appointed. Now, the universe has cleared the path. What they built to block you has become the foundation of your empire. The lies they told to discredit you have become stepping stones in your journey to ultimate success. They tried to write you off, but now they watch helplessly as you rise higher than they ever imagined. Your reign is inevitable. You no longer have to chase approval or prove your worth. You are the standard. You're no longer fighting for a seat at the table. You've built your own throne, carved from every obstacle they placed in your way. What they tried to deny you has already been claimed by you. Their envy was never about what you had. It was always about who you were destined to become. This season, while they scramble to patch the cracks in their false empires, you reign. No apologies, no explanations, just pure authority rooted in truth, resilience, and divine power. You are the king, the queen, the unstoppable force that can't be denied. What they feared most has come to pass. You've taken your rightful place. You're no longer hoping for victory. You're living it. Your throne isn't just a symbol. It's proof that no lie, no scheme, no betrayal can erase what belongs to you. You didn't just survive, you conquered. Let them watch. Let them weep. Let them regret. It's game over for them, and your reign has just begun. Number 8. Christmas justice sealed. The legacy they couldn't destroy. They tried everything, lies, schemes, betrayal, but nothing worked. They thought if they hit you hard enough, often enough, they could shatter your spirit, erase your progress, and rewrite your destiny. But what they didn't realize is that you were never meant to be destroyed. You were meant to rise, to build a legacy so unshakable, so divinely protected, that no enemy could touch it. This Christmas, justice has been sealed. What they thought they could steal has been multiplied in your favor. Every attempt to erase your impact only carved your name deeper into the foundations of destiny. They wanted to dim your light, but instead, you became a beacon, guiding others and radiating power they could never comprehend. Your success is no longer just a personal victory, it's a legacy they can't escape. While you celebrate surrounded by love, peace, and purpose, they sit in the ruins of their failed attempts. They can't run from the reality they created, a future where you've already won. Every move they made in envy has backfired, leaving them trapped in a cycle of consequences they can't undo. They thought they were playing a game, but this was never a game. It was destiny unfolding exactly as it was always meant to. Your legacy isn't just about survival, it's about transformation. You didn't just make it through the storms, you became the storm, unstoppable and undeniable. They wanted your story to end, but you wrote a new chapter, one filled with triumph, purpose, and unmatched power. They'll never forget your rise, not because you sought revenge, but because your success speaks louder than any retaliation ever could. This Christmas, your justice is complete. Your journey isn't just inspiring, it's eternal. You've built something that will outlast every attack, every betrayal, and every lie they ever told. They couldn't break you then, and now they can't escape the legacy you've created. It's game over for them, and forever forward for you. Chosen ones, this is it. The universe has spoken, the scales have balanced, and your rise is unstoppable. Everything they did to break you has only strengthened your legacy. What they feared most, your success, your power, your destiny, has now become their reality. You didn't just survive, you conquered. You didn't just rise, you dominate. And now it's game over for everyone who ever doubted your greatness. This Christmas, celebrate unapologetically. Every win, every moment of peace, every blessing in your life is divinely earned. You are living proof that destiny can't be denied, no matter who plots against you. The universe has sealed your success, and no enemy can rewrite what's already been written in the stars. Drop the number 77 in the comments if you feel this victory in your soul. Declare it boldly. Your season of Christmas justice has arrived. Like, subscribe, and share this message to ignite the same fire in others destined for greatness. Stay connected for more powerful reminders that your journey isn't over. It's just getting started. Chosen ones, rise without fear, rule without limits, live without apologies. The universe has spoken. This is your season. Own it.